Hi, I'm Diane DelMonte, and I'm an animal communicator. I've been doing it for 20 years. I work with lost animals and behavior problems and animals and spirit, death and dying. And this series that I'm bringing to you now is about behavior problems. It's based not solely, but mostly on my book, which is an ebook now. It's a mini version of this. It's 60 pages. And it's available free with this course. You know, my own cat, Bubby, sprayed actually for 10 years. And at that time, I was new to having cats. I didn't know that much about them at all. And I didn't even know that he was spraying. I thought that maybe I was, dripping coffee or something on there. I was an artist at the time, and I had my photographs and my drawings leaned up against the wall, and he damaged quite a bit of things. I never knew until one day he looked straight at me and raised his tail and sprayed, and I was just shocked. And then I realized it was him this entire time. Well, he never stopped spraying until my partner, Michael, and I separated. So all the tension in the house between us in our relationship was really taking a toll on Bubby. 90% of the time, a behavior problem is always a mirror of the person. And that's why animals are in our lives. They come to us as teachers and healers. They want us to grow and to learn. And if we look at what they're trying to show us, we can learn a lot about ourselves and grow. So this course is for anyone who wants to understand their animals more. It's for those of you who want to know more about behavior problems, who want to understand your own animals more, how they mirror us, and why you should listen when your animals don't. This course is also for those of you who are doing animal communication, who have already taken my introductory course and want to know more about how to go about resolving a behavior problem, because I'm sure those of you who are doing the work have people calling you with their animals urinating in the house and aggression issues. This series will show you how animals mirror us, when they mirror us. It will give you insights so that you can begin to look inside yourself, to really understand yourself more, what you're broadcasting to your animals unconsciously through your thinking, through your repressing your emotions, bringing your negativity home from work, not being able to clear it out, feeling stuck, not moving forward, being in a relationship that's not working, that's maybe stressful, or there's a lot of conflict. Animals don't like it when there's conflict in the house. They don't like it when we stay in a relationship that's not serving our higher purpose anymore, that's not for our highest good, any kind of relationship. Our relationships with our coworkers, it doesn't matter what the relationship is. My cat Garfield, he had fungal dermatitis. Sometimes it's a physical issue and sometimes it's their issue, but there's always an emotional cause behind every physical ailment. And in his case, I was contributing to his stress, which caused him to scratch and scratch and scratch until his face was just bloody. And I realized, actually I didn't realize it, my coworkers realized it. Every time I'd go to work, I'd say, "Oh, Garfield's a mess again." And they'd say, "Yeah, and look where you are. You're working a job that you don't like." And I started to notice, and every time I went to the job, I would come home, and Garfield, obviously, you could tell he'd been scratching like crazy. So it takes a while, even for me, who's doing the work, the animal communication. We lie to ourselves. We don't realize when we're repressing things. That's the repressed, right? But our animals do know. They're empaths. They can feel our energy. They can sense our feelings. They feel our emotions. They know your intentions. You know, we can lie to ourselves, but we can't lie to our animals. So the course will cover a lot of different aspects. We'll find out why Bernie was peeing in the house, why Mickey was biting the dog walker, why two cats were fighting, and why Lulu wouldn't walk more than 20 feet. Module 1 will be animals' behaviors when we're not honest with ourselves or with our animals, when we're not telling them what's going on. Module 2, how animals react when we're not conscious of what we're thinking and how they reflect what we're thinking. Now, module number 3 involves your unresolved emotions, the parts of you that are still festering that you haven't resolved yet, and how our animals will reflect that back to us in various ways, all different kinds of behavior problems. Behavior problems in quotations. So module 4, we talk a little bit about animals as empaths, how they so easily absorb our emotions. Module number 5, we look at disease and how sometimes their physical illness is a mirror of our own or a mirror of what's going on with us emotionally, but not always, just sometimes. We talk about the differences. Module number 6, we look at animals when they're nearing their transition, when they're getting ready to pass, and how our thoughts can make their passing more peaceful or not. Module number 7, why animals sometimes leave home. And I work a lot with lost animals, and they don't always leave because of you, but there are times when it is a reflection of something you're doing. And the last module will be about urination, which is so common, and the difference between peeing and spraying, and how you can begin to know whether the issue is their issue or it has something to do with you. So it's a matter of reflecting back on yourself and looking honestly, taking a good honest look at yourself, looking inward all the time. Our animals are our teachers and they're healers. If we put them outside or give them away or ban them to a certain area of the home and they can't enjoy the whole house, or we keep them in a crate because we don't trust what they're going to do when they're outside of the crate, it doesn't solve the problem. And you're not learning anything from the behavior. So I think you'll enjoy the series. I share a lot of stories with you to give you a fuller picture. So I hope to see you soon. Thank you. Bye.